Hello everyone, this is a video of what's going to be happening with the Jesus Revolution film. Do you feel like you've been hated, or mistreated, or feeling like nobody cares about you? This same thing happened during the time of Black Panther. During that time, millions of years ago, a meteorite made of vibranium struck the earth and its power was given to a large tribe of people called the Wakandans and the Jabari by their Panther gods Vast and Hanuman. And both the Wakandans and the Jabari had both protected the kingdom of Wakanda ever since in their different lands. And basically, the Wakandans lived in their city in Africa, and the Jabari lived in the mountains in the snow. And basically, ever since then, they've been hiding themselves from the rest of the world. That is until one day in 1996, Prince Njobu, who was brother of King T'Challa, one of the Black Panthers, betrayed the Wakandans by helping a villain named Julius Claw by stealing one of their vibranium, and he was arrested to face his crimes before the council in Wakanda. Years later, a new king, King T'Challa's son, took the throne, and basically he became the new king of Wakanda and asked his father, King T'Challa, how to be a great king just like him. And his father encouraged him to do the right thing and to surround himself with people that he can trust, and that he was a good man, and that he was a wise man to be the king of Wakanda. And basically, ever since then, T'Challa had ruled over Wakanda for a while. That is until an unexpected attack happened while T'Challa and the Wakandans were tried to arrest Claw for stealing the vibranium years ago in 1996. Another man helped Claw escape, which he was wearing Prince Njobu's ring, and then basically helped Claw escape. And shortly after, the guy who helped him escape, his name was Kimonga, which basically his real name was Eric Stevens, and he double-crossed Claw and basically killed him. But before he did, he revealed himself to be a Wakandan, basically. And meanwhile, King T'Challa asked his friend Juri, basically asking him about what happened to his grandfather, Prince Njobu. Juri explained that of what happened to him, and that of how he explained that the whole thing while he was observing in somewhere in America, the whole problems that were happening in all around America radicalized his grandfather, uncle, Prince Njobu, and he thought by ruling all of those kingdoms the right way would make things right, but it wasn't the right way. It was only doing it for the wrong reasons and only for revenge. And so Prince Njobu betrayed the Wakandans by helping Claw steal the vibranium. And before they could arrest Prince Njobu, Njobu pulled out his gun and drew his weapon on Juri. And basically, sadly, the wrong terms. King T'Challa's father killed his own brother to save Juri, but on bad terms, really. And basically, they left Prince Njobu's child behind as well, trying to maintain the lie. Then, days later, basically, King Monga shows up at Wakanda border in the land. Basically, he sort of revealed himself as Prince Njobu's son, King T'Chaka, and then to the council as well. Then when King T'Challa recognized that term, he knew that he was that boy that was left that it was abandoned there. And basically, T'Chaka, also known as Eric Stevens, challenged them to a battle for King and Black Panther. And T'Challa basically accepts, but during the whole fight though, Zuri was killed during the fight and, well, T'Challa tried to defeat Eric, but he was too strong to defeat him, and sadly, Eric threw him over the waterfall and basically disappeared. Thought that he was dead. Basically became king. The queen and T'Challa's sister Shuri went to Djibouti for protection and for help also, along with a former agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. named Everett Ross, who helped save one of the Wakandans, Nakia, who was T'Challa's ex-girlfriend. And basically, at first, they explained what happened, and of course, but then also they wanted the king of the Djibouti, King M'Baku of the Djibouti, to become the next Black Panther and king. Then M'Baku brought them to the body of T'Challa, which was hidden in the snow to keep them from joining the ancestors. And basically, during that sort of thing, they tried to revive T'Challa by bringing him back to life. And somewhere in the ancestral plane, T'Challa asked his father why didn't he bring the child home. And basically, his father explained that he was the one that he chose to admit and choosing his country over that boy. But T'Challa told him that him and all of them others were wrong to do that, because they let the discovery of what they had gained stop them from doing what was right, and that boy had become a monster of their own creating, that he needed to take back the mantle and he needed to right that wrong. And basically, with the help of his friends and the others, including Everett Ross and the Djibouti, they've managed to save Wakanda and basically protect the world from that madness. This place, it is yours. I don't care about what anyone else thinks about you. If you feel like you're an outcast, then join us here. If you feel misunderstood and judged, this is where you belong. If you feel caught in something you've done or are doing, you will find forgiveness and freedom right here. No guilt trips. This is your home, and I want you to tell all of your friends about it. There's a place for you here. Now, the church doors are open for you any time of day. And if there are some people who don't like that, well, then that door is open for you too. It works both ways. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless you.